What's up, everybody? This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today, the New York Jets will be traveling to London, England to take on our London Bulldogs. And the London Bulldogs are off to a really good start after winning 59-0 last week over the New England Patriots at home. So, the Jets are 0-1 on the year, and this is going to be a fun AFC matchup to see between rookie quarterback Noah Polamalu, who is in no relation to former Pittsburgh Steelers secondary Troy Polamalu, who retired after the 2014 season. So, that being said, we will see you guys at kickoff time. Alright, now we are on week 2, and we are battling off against the New York Jets in London. Sean McDermott's goal is to win 2 games in a row and have at least 150 yards carrying by any of our running backs. So our super team has been really good. We have been at a 90. We have a lot of players 94s overall.
The London Bulldogs taking on the New York Jets.
Alright, now we kick off for the London Bulldogs. So, we kick this off. It is kickoff time. Dan Bailey kicks it off for the London Bulldogs, and the New York Jets will be ready to return as they will get stopped at the 33 there. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs here, for the Jets, excuse me, as we see Noah Polamalu is ready to step on the field for the first time for the New York Jets. So Polamalu, he's trying to look for a receiver. He throws his first pass of the game, and it's going to be an incomplete there. So this is now going to be 2nd and 10 for the New York Jets as they're trying to throw. He makes his first pass completion of the game, this time to Jamison Crowder, as it's now 3rd and 5 now for the New York Jets. And so the NY Jets, they're going to try, and J.J. Watt makes the sack on Noah Polamalu. So this will lead into a 4th and 19 for the New York Jets. And Joe Hayden, the former Pittsburgh Steelers secondary and also played sometime with the Cleveland Browns, will be returning this punt return and will get stopped at the 49-yard line. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 here for the London Bulldogs. So now I got Super Bowl 54 MVP Patrick Mahomes ready to throw, and he's going to throw it, and that will be an incomplete pass. Alright, we had to sub out Patrick Mahomes for Ben Roethlisberger. During that time, there was a penalty on Marcus May for defensive pass interference, and we will accept. So this will be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line here in London. So 1st and 10, Roethlisberger, 2-time Super Bowl champion. He's going to pass this off to Odell Beckham Jr., and he gets his first touchdown of the game. First receiving touchdown, so 4th on the year for Odell Beckham Jr., as it's now going to be 7-0 here in London. Alright, now we're going to blitz here on defense on 1st and 10 from the 34. From the 34, Noah Polamalu is trying to think of his game plan. He's going to hand the ball off to Jamal Williams, and he only gains 2 yards there. Last week he had 14 rushes, 64 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the loss. And now this is going to be 2nd and 8 here for the New York Jets, as they will get stopped there, and it's now going to be 3rd and 7 for the New York Jets. So now they're going to do a passing play. They're going to throw deep across the field, and that turns out to be an incomplete pass. So this will lead into 4th and 7 now for the New York Jets. So they have to punt here because they didn't convert they didn't make their 3rd down into a 1st down. And now London gets possession of the football, and he's going to return this, and we'll get stopped at a pretty good spot, I'd have to say. 30 is where we'd really want it to be, but oh well, 48 yard line isn't really all that bad, because we'll get as many 1st downs as we can. So Ben Roethlisberger is going to hand the ball off to former San Diego Chargers running back Melvin Gordon III, and he gets a 1st down there. 5,000 career rushing yards after spending time with the San Diego Chargers and the Denver Broncos. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 as Roethlisberger hands the ball off to Melvin Gordon, and will get stopped at the 30. So this is going to be 2nd and 3 now for the London Bulldogs. So Roethlisberger, he's ready to throw. He's going to pass it to Stephon Diggs, and that, my friends, is an incomplete pass. 1st incomplete pass of the game. So this will lead into 3rd and 3 now for the London Bulldogs. And I'm going to pass this off to Stephon Diggs, and he's going to jump on into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs, as it's now going to be a 30-yard touchdown, and it's now going to be 14-0 here in London. We'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. All right, now this is 1st and 10 for the New York Jets, and they're going to run this backwards, and he's going to get sacked there by Olivier Vernon, and this will be 2nd and 25 for the New York Jets, as the London Bulldogs defense has been dominating, as they are down at the 50-yard line. So they're going to throw this one, caught it, and this will be a 3rd and 11 from the 36 here for the Jets offense. So the Jets offense hasn't done really much. So, and now he's going to throw it, and Crowder gets it close to the end zone, as he does not score the touchdown just yet. And now this will lead into a 1st and goal. The Jets are looking forward to scoring their 1st touchdown of the game after being scoreless. And Jamal Williams gets it into the end zone. Touchdown Jets. And now this is going to be a 14-7 lead, Jamal Williams, as it's now going to be a 14-7 lead here in London. All right, now that we are ready for kickoff here in London, as we got Leon Avery, the rookie wide receiver from Penn State University, as he's going to return this, and he's going to get stopped at the 33-yard line. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 for the London Bulldogs here, as we're going to do a running play, and Melvin Gordon III will be our running back here for the New York Jets. So Roethlisberger hands the ball off to Gordon, as we got 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the 1st half. All right, now we're using a double slants route. So this is going to be 1st and 10 now for the London Bulldogs. I almost said Pittsburgh Steelers, because Ben Roethlisberger was originally a Pittsburgh Steeler, and they get a touchdown there, 40-yard touchdown, and it's Golden Tate's 1st touchdown of the game, as the London Bulldogs lead this 21-7 here in London. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 29 here in London, as the Jets are on offense. So they're going to throw the ball to Jamal Williams, who scored the touchdown. And he is 5 for 7. And now this is going to be a 2nd and 5 here for the New York Jets as they throw the ball to Chris Herndon and they take a timeout. 3rd and 6 now from the 33 here for the New York Jets. And now they're going to throw this to Jamal Williams. Do they make the first down? No, they do not. But this will lead into a 4th and 2 now for the New York Jets as they have to punt this. And Joe Hayden of the London Bulldogs will be ready to return. And he's going to get stopped at the 26. So this is going to be a 1st and 10 now here for the London Bulldogs. We only got 12 seconds to go until halftime. So I'm going to hand the ball to Melvin Gordon as he's going to dash this all the way. Nobody is even going to stop him. This is going to conclude the first half here. And we're going to try a 2-point conversion. 74-yard touchdown run there that time. So now this is going to be a 22-point lead if we make the 2-point conversion count here for the London Bulldogs, and it will count. So it's halftime. We're going to take a break. All right, now we're ready to return the kickoff for the second half as the London Bulldogs here are leading this by 22, and we got Leon Avery, the Penn State product, ready to return. Oh, he's going to make this all the way to the end zone. This will definitely count, and he celebrates his first kickoff return for the touchdown. 103-yard kickoff return for a touchdown there. And now it will be, I think, it will now be 36-7 here in London as we're going to take another break here in London. All right, now it is punt return time, and Joe Hayden will be ready to return the punt here for the London Bulldogs as New York punts this away. And he's going to get stopped at the 39. So now our goal update. So CJ Mosley does not have any sacks as of yet. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We subbed it out Ben Roethlisberger because he did such a good job. And Melvin Gordon gets stopped at the 40-yard line for just a gain of 1. So now I'm going to use the formation call. I'm going to use the I form. And I'm going to use Harold McGrady as the rookie from Kent State University. He got drafted 1st round, 23rd overall in the draft. So now Joe Flacco, he's going to pass it to McGrady. And he gets a 1st down there. His first reception of the game, in fact. So this is going to be another 1st and 10 here for the London Bulldogs. So London is going to throw the ball and they're going to pass it to McGrady, and that will be completed. So 2 for 2, 39 yards there. So now this is going to be a 1st and 10. We are down at the 22-yard line. We're 2 yards shy, by the way, from getting it into the red zone, and I get sacked by Quentin Williams, who got drafted back in the spring of 2019 in the NFL's annual draft. I think it was in Nashville for 2019, and then this year, 2020, they didn't do it in person. They just streamed it from their homes because of the COVID pandemic and stuff. So it's now a 1st and goal from the 24-yard line. Harold McGrady gets a reception. So Sean McDermott, we're halfway from 1,000 offensive passing yards. So I'm going to pass this to Harold McGrady, and I get sacked. And Nathan Shepard, I think, for the New York Jets is down and hurt. So now this will be 2nd and goal for the London Bulldogs here. So Joe Flacco, he's going to pass it to McGrady and gets a touchdown. And this will be his first receiving touchdown of the game. I think he caught other passes too in this during the season, including the first game. And if you guys want to check that video out, I'll have the link to the video in the description. So if you want to check it out, you can always check it out. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. We'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. So now the London Bulldogs are leading us 43-7, 14-15, 14. And now this is 2nd and 20 for the... This is now 2nd and 20 for the New York Jets. As they pass the ball to Chris Herndon. And they'll get stopped at the 32. So this is going to be a 3rd and 13 now for the New York Jets. If they do not make 13 yards and get a first down, they will have to punt. So, and that is an incomplete pass. So this will lead into 4th down situation as we got 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go before the game ends. And then after that, I'll have to show you the statistics. And now he's going to get stopped. Joe Hayden gets stopped at the 39. So this will be a 1st and 10. And we're going to use the HB drive here. And we're going to use Melvin Gordon III. I'm going to hand it off to him. And he's going to get stopped at the 39. He does not lose nor gain any yards, surprisingly. And this is now going to be a 2nd and 10 now for the London Bulldogs. And I'm thinking I'm going to pass this to Leon Avery, who surprisingly made that spectacular kickoff return for a touchdown. And he makes his first career touchdown reception. And it's now going to be 50-7 here in London. All right, now it's 2nd and 10 from the 31 here in London. And now they're going to hand the ball off to Jamal Williams, and he's going to throw it. That will be an incomplete pass. So this is now going to be a 3rd and 10 now for the New York Jets here. So 3rd and 10 now from the 31. And they're going to throw it, and that will be an incomplete pass. So this will lead into 4th down and 10. So Joe Hayden will be ready to return the punt with only 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go before the game ends. So Joe Hayden, he's going to run this out, and he gets stopped at the 42. All right, now it's 1st and 10 from the 31 here in London. So we see Cam Newton passing the ball to Leon Avery, and that will be a 1st and goal with 1-for-1, 21 yards. So this is going to be a 1st and goal. We're going to run this in with Melvin Gordon III. So 1st and goal, I'm going to hand the ball off to him, and he gets stopped at the 6-yard line. So 8 rushes, 106 yards. And now we're going to do a sluggo seam passing play. And we only got 1 minute and 10 seconds to go before this football game even ends. And that will be an incomplete pass there by Cam Newton. Only 21 yards, so that's really good and really surprising. So 3rd and goal now from the 6-yard line. And I might as well pass it to... Oh, it could have been a touchdown. But we're going to have to go on 4th and goal. And if we do not make this touchdown, we will be on defense. And I'll explain more about the statistics when we get into the next episode. And we do not make the touchdown count. So this will give us an opportunity to score a 2-point safety in their end zone. So 1st and 10, Polamalu looking a forward pass, incomplete. All right, now there's 3, 2, 1, win. and the London Bulldogs win it at home, and it's now 50-7 is the final score here from London. All I want to say is thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for more content.